shins, with her shins, with her shins, with her shins. When the crowd gets fussy, when the floor gets dusty, when your blade gets rusty, with her shins, with her shins. When your room smells funny, when a hex takes your money, what's gonna save you, honey? Just with her shins, with her shins. All you witches and all you old magicians, it's time to start listening to with her shins, with her shins. With her shins, with her shins, with her shins, with her shins. With her shins, with her shins, with her shins, with her shins. When the crowd gets fussy, when the floor gets dusty, when your blade gets rusty, with her shins, with her shins. When your room smells funny, when a hex takes your money, what's gonna save you, honey? Just with her shins, with her shins. All you witches and all you old magicians, it's time to start listening to with her shins, with her shins. With her shins, with her shins, with her shins, with her shins.
Froggy Fresh 2012. Yeah, we we back up in this. Y'all already know. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. You know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. I have 400 cars. I have 400 scars and 400 guitars. I have 400 houses. I have 400 mouses and 400 houses. Bet you I can dance better than you. I bet you don't know 2 plus 2. It's 4, it's 4. Now go and shut the door, cause nobody wants to see your face no more. I'm tough as nails, you're slower than a snail. I beat up every single person in jail. I dare you to try and punch me. My face is so hard you'll say, ouch, you crunched me. I fought 2 lions and 1. And I don't even carry a gun. But I never run. But I never run. But I never but I never run. You know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. You know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. Froggy Fresh. I already told you back up in this. 2012 to infinity. Can't get out of here. Peace.
For the touch of your lips, dear, but much more for the touch of your whips, dear. You can raise welts like nobody else as we dance to the masochism tango. Let our love be a flame, not an ember. Say it's me that you want to dismember. Blacken my eye, set fire to my tie as we dance to the masochism tango. At your command, before you here I stand. My heart is in my hand. Ugh, it's here that I must be. My heart entreats, just hear those savage beats, and go put on your cleats and come and trample me. Your heart is hard as stone or mahogany. That's why I'm in such exquisite agony. My soul is on fire, it's aflame with desire, which is why I perspire when we tango. You caught my nose in your left castanet, love. I can feel the pain yet, love.
You're making out with school kids, winos and heads of state. You've even made it with a lady who puts a little plastic warnings on the Christmas cakes. Butchers, assistants and bellhops, you've had them all here and there. Children of God and the joy strings, international women with nobody hair. Ooh, so well you're asking in an alley and your voice ain't steady. The sex mechanics are off, you're more than ready. You're an orgasm addict. You're an orgasm addict. Johnny won't fuck you always and always. He's got the energy, he will amaze. He's an orgasm addict. He's an orgasm addict. He's always at it. He's always at it. And he's an orgasm addict. He's an orgasm addict.
Father, can you hear me? How have I let you down? I curse the day that I was born, and all the sorrow in this world. Let me take you to the hurting ground, where all good men are trampled down, just to settle a bet that could not be won, between a prideful father and his son. Will you guide me now, for I can see a reason for the suffering and this long misery. What if every living soul could be upright and strong? Well, then I do imagine there will be sorrow. Yeah, there will be sorrow. And there will be sorrow no more. When all soldiers lay their weapons down, or when all kings and all queens relinquish their crowns, or when the only true Messiah rescues us from ourselves, it's easy to imagine there will be sorrow. Yeah, there will be sorrow. And there will be sorrow no more. There will be sorrow. Yeah, there will be sorrow. And there will be sorrow no more. Yeah, there will be sorrow. Yeah, there will be sorrow. And there will be sorrow no more.
Bad Religion on Widdershins Radio.
Widdershins, we had a good run. Those songs, we had a good run.
Radio for your spiritual side.
And there's stuff you guys probably never saw before that you saw now. We have it on video too.
A twisted approach to the left-hand path. Yeah, well, some of you didn't see it because some of you people are interested in Widdershins, but we're doing live on Facebook Live. People are getting to see us rocking out behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's not that exciting. We just have like our little.
Oh, it was fucking
wall
exciting.
And our mirror in the background.
It was exciting.
It's nothing
They
else,
loved it.
but-
It was exciting. I was excited. I don't know if you were excited, but it was exciting.
You're
But-
always excited.
Well, not always, but post default to public. And okay, hold on a second. I got to check and see what connection this fucking thing's using. I was using that one. All right, well, it's using my good connection on Facebook, but it's still kind of tripping. We lost our internet. It did a whole reboot. I probably wouldn't have even known it was happening, but we happened to have CNN on in the background, and the TV went, welcome, benevento, hello or welcome in several different languages, and that's how I know that the internet's fucking rebooting.
Yeah.
I thought for a minute, and it still might be. It might be like a Candelo's show this morning, man. It's 12 o'clock somewhere. It's just no shortage of fucking internet problems. But that's because all y'all are using too much fucking internet. If we, people talking about the 5G conspiracy.
There were like serious problems with Netflix because everybody was doing the high definition, and they were asking people to like not do the high def.
Well, I thought they asked Netflix to turn off the high def, and I thought
maybe that's what it was.
That was like a week or two
A lot of
ago.
people were using the high def that didn't have to, and it kind of messed everything up for everybody else.
Yeah, but there's just too many people on the damn internet, and here we are. I can't talk shit because we're using two different connections for two different things right now. We're on Facebook Live, and we're over here at Spreaker.com/users/Widdershins. But you can also find us on iHeartRadio. I guess you just search for Widdershins. I don't know how to find it there. I looked it up a couple times. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. We're on Tumblr. We're on YouTube, but I think that posts after the broadcast. Yeah. I've never really gone and checked on YouTube to see if we're like broadcasting live.
We're too cool to like go back and check. We just like assume it's gonna happen, and if it doesn't happen, you're lost.
Exactly. And so you people that are on Facebook, you're getting to see the behind the scenes, what goes on at Widdershins. Like we don't just we don't just play music so we can go take a piss. We're rocking out in the background, and if you weren't there, which it's only like 6 people there right now, you missed it, man. We sing along with all those fucking songs, man. We know the fucking songs, and we rocked the fucking house.
Especially the Froggy Fresh song.
Especially the Froggy Fresh.
We love singing to that one.
Love us some fucking Froggy Fresh because we remember him from Daniel Tosh. Tosh.0. That's what the show.
Yep.
Yes. So we're having a good time here at Widdershins and Facebook Live.
What was that song that he did with Tosh.0 where they're like doing the push-ups and stuff? Like
me and Daniel Tosh, and we're chilling in LA, doing push-ups and getting girls all day.
Yeah, so we have to find that one. That's a good one.
I'm not sure. If
they have it.
Yeah, I'm not sure because it's kind of owned by
They'll
Tosh.
at least have the video of it. I'm sure we can get the audio off of that.
I'm Jipper.
Yeah,
it's really hard to find that song
Jipper
because
guy is
it's
cool too.
Tosh,
I know. We should. You know what? I have no problem contacting Daniel Tosh directly and telling him about our show and asking him if we can use it. And I'm sure he'll say. I'm sure. No.
Okay.
He doesn't get mail from witches. He doesn't get mail from high priestesses. He will get my mail, and he will answer my mail, and he will tell me that it's okay.
You're going to lead with High Priestess, huh?
Yeah, and he will tell me that I don't have to lead with High Priestess. He'll just get the vibe,
well,
and he will tell me it's okay.
What we really need to do is
What?
we need to get, and we've been needing to do this for a long time.
What?
We need a mixing board.
Yeah.
We get a mixing board, we can run extra channels into here, and then we can take your phone, and we can put the plug from your phone in through the mixing board. Okay. We go to YouTube and have any fucking song we want right away.
That's what I'm saying. Like even
innovation. Man.
If we have to ask Daniel Tosh, I'll ask him. He'll do whatever I say, and we'll have whatever we want.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gay, so I don't know if that's gonna work. But you have a way with
really?
You're kind of a fag hag.
Really? You think gay men don't do what I say? Shut the fuck up.
Oh God! So the title of the show, the Darwin Awards, because we're okay. So we got CNN in the background just in case anything fucking happens. You know, the president gave his little fucking press conference / rally earlier, and we didn't watch it.
The thing says Las Vegas mayor says, "I love everything open."
I was going to talk about that. Well, actually, yes, the mayor of Vegas was calling for everything to be open in fucking Vegas.
And you know what, motherfuckers? Do it. Yeah. Do it. The smart people are going to stay home. The stupid people are going to be open. And y'all can fucking die. Like, I'm not twisting. You know, it's not even like I'm a bad person. I'm not twisting your arm. I'm not making you go out there. If you want to go out there and die, great.
Let us know how that goes, man. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let us know how that works out.
It's not my idea. It's your idea. And if you end up dying, you know, whatever.
Okay, one of my favorite songs is Absinthe by the Damned. Okay, you talk for a minute. I'm going to get that lined up so we can play that. That's a fucking great song.
Okay, so do you have it on the queue?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's way I think it's towards the beginning of our...
Oh, my God. You've got to... I feel like we always play the same songs, but you have so many songs on there. I just saw you, like, you know, do the up arrow forever, and it was going really quickly. And it still took.
Well, I remember, you know, when we first did it on the phone, it's like the only thing in the only songs on my phone was a couple Damned albums that I bought. So I'm going to find Absinthe and get it lined up while Marta talks.
Well, no, I was just saying I absolutely do not support people opening up the states or the country, for that matter. There's like Georgia is going to open like the nail salons and bowling alleys and tattoo parlors and barbershops and hair salons. And then on the 27th, whatever day that is, they're going to open the restaurants. And, you know, it's not my idea. I'm not twisting their arm, but I think a lot of people are going to die.
Yeah. And
if that's what they want to do, you know, I'm pro-choice. If you choose to die, okay. Like, who am I to stop you?
Just in case you were wondering.
Who am I to tell you what's best for you?
Absinthe by the Damned is 4 minutes and 21 seconds long. So, yeah, it's almost 4:20. It's almost 4:20.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Damned, you know, for a punk band, they had longer songs than most punk bands, but because they were the Damned was always kind of beyond punk, even though, as you might know, whoever the hell said that, the Damned really should get the credit as the first punk band. They released their album, or they released their first single way before the Sex Pistols, months and months before the Sex Pistols, 1974,
were you
bitches.
Telling me that somebody from the Sex Pistols auditioned for the Damned and they didn't make the cut, and then they ended up being part of the Sex Pistols.
Sid Vicious was offered a chance to audition for the Damned, and he didn't show up.
Okay.
So yeah, and Dave showed up and got the job. Dave Fanian, and I just can't imagine the fucking Damned without Dave Fanian.
Yeah. Well, Sid Vicious was like the bass player, and Johnny Rotten was the singer. So
I guess he had an audition for singer.
Oh, okay.
I used to have this. It was a video. It was like Damned interviews. I think it was I think Rat Scabies told the fucking story. Yeah, but if you know the Damned, then you know who I'm talking about. But you're here on Facebook Live. Hi, y'all. Hey, everybody. I can't keep track of all the people that are there. A lot of the people are there that are there for our daily show, the Stay the Fuck at Home show, which we've been doing at least consistently since Easter.
And Weirder Shins is our weekly show, but we've skipped a couple weeks. I think we skipped last week and the week.
No, we were here last week.
Or maybe the week before that, and then the
last week was our first time back for like 2 weeks. I think we took off.
Because it's just so depressing what's going on. We can't.
Widdershins, if you haven't tuned in, and if you're not tuned into Widdershins now, we cover the parts of the pagan community that most people wish we wouldn't cover. We cover gossip. We cover witch wars. We're like the Jerry Springer of the fucking witchcraft community, and that's cool. If you're fucking stupid enough to have a fucking public witch war, we will fucking cover it, and you will hopefully look like a fool, and hopefully you'll hear yourself on Widdershins and learn not to do that kind of stuff. We've had witch wars, Palo wars, hoodoo wars. I mean, some of the first stuff we covered was the hoodoo.
We're going to talk a little bit about Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia.
You see my lead in. You see, that's why we work so well together and buzz off each other. It was my hope that while watching, the possibility of the evangelical Christians and the Trump supporter Christians killing themselves off in droves, which I'm all fucking for, man. I'm fucking, yes, please, fucking go to your rallies, go fucking protest, go to church.
I'm not forcing anybody to do this, but if they want to do this, I'm not going to stop them.
Yeah. But then, now, we see some pagans maybe doing it. They're still kind of hemming and hawing, but
I've seen plenty of pagans act like it's not a big deal, and they're looking forward to it. So I got a post on my feed from somebody talking about Dragon Con, which I'm sorry, maybe I'm a bad pagan, but I never heard of Dragon Con. And she was talking about
so many fucking cons, you can't keep track of
But apparently it's like a huge 100,000 people con in
it's in Georgia,
in Atlanta. Well, Atlanta's kind of a big city, but anyway, so it's in Atlanta, and they just put something out saying that for now they're still planning on holding this con, and it's on Labor Day weekend, so it's in September. And they did say if it looks like it's gonna not happen, they're gonna postpone it and not have it. But I went on their page and first of all, they're not giving refunds. So people who already had tickets are not getting refunds. But a lot of those people are still like, okay, I'll donate my ticket cost to the con and it's fine. But the hotel's not giving them refunds. And so this Dragon Con doesn't really want to take a lot of responsibility for that. They're saying, they keep saying, we'll advocate for you guys to get refunds, but it's really up to the hotel. They might not give refunds, and that's just how it is, which I think is kind of fucked up. Because a lot of people have health issues, and it's plain stupid. Not only for them to go to this con, but it's in Georgia. Yeah. Georgia is opening everything on Friday.
Tattoo parlors.
So it's probably the worst state that you even want to have it in.
While giving a fucking tattoo.
And so people are going back and forth on this page. Some people are like, well, if you're afraid, why should you punish the rest of us? And all these people are like, well, I'm looking forward to it. And then there's other people, the voices of reason that are like, okay, look, realistically, 4 months from now, we're not gonna, be in any better shape, and until there's a vaccine, we're not gonna go. And then there's these other people that are like, well, if we social distance, it might be okay, but it's Georgia. They officially are not going to social distance starting Friday. There will be no social. I mean, it's great if you want to social distance in your own state. Great, but when you get to Georgia, they're not social distancing, and so it's like this back and forth where there's reasonable people and then other people that are like, well, you guys can be scared, and if you're scared, just you stay home and don't go, but I'm gonna go, and my whole family's looking forward to it. And I'm just so my only comment is you guys need to host the Darwin Awards next, because if you're talking, I mean, even if it was a state that was social distancing, I still don't see anything better coming out of it in 4 months. But you're talking about a place that's not social distancing, starting on Friday, and people think it's going to get better in 4 months? Are you fucking kidding me? So I don't know.
Alan Jackson over here on Facebook Live, he says he's been to the Dragon Con many times. I've never seen Alan before. Hello, Alan. But he's not going this year. And, you know, that is my hope, that we're smart enough that we're not sheep. Pagans, magical peoples, the people in our different spiritualities. We're smart enough to recognize, you know, science, facts, this kind of thing.
There are so many people on their page, though, that are like, fine, if you guys don't want to go, don't go, but I'm going, and my family's going, and we're going, and, you know, like, I don't even know if they're going to have any speakers.
Yeah. Well, right before we started...
If I was a speaker, somebody doing workshops and stuff, I wouldn't go.
I'm still wondering what's going to happen with Hexfest if if we're not, you know, past this thing. You know, I'm sure Christian will cancel. He's he's smart.
You know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a downer, but I fully 100% in my soul don't think we're going to be past it. You know,
well, we just saw on the ticker on I guess they had Trump had his little campaign rally thing or news update thing they call every fucking day that we never fucking watch, and Trump said, you know, there's a chance that there'll be no COVID coming back in fall. Fauci said it will definitely come back in fall.
And I'm sorry, I don't want to bring anybody down, but I think if we don't do, like, if we're not hardcore about, like, seriously stopping all of life until fall, I think it's going to be worse.
We need a vaccine and a treatment.
I'm not a doctor, but I think it's going to be worse.
We need a vaccine and a treatment before life's ever going to go back to normal.
It's not going to happen for like a couple years, and I just
a treatment might happen before that, but it's not that chloroquine shit that's killing people off.
Hydrochloroquine. Yeah.
Oh, there's the cat. I didn't even know he was here.
I'm sorry. I loved Hexfest last year. Like, part of our excitement about moving here was Hexfest and, you know, having our own house, and we're going to have a party, like all this shit. Yeah. But, you know, I just, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
And let's hope that it all changes, but yeah, I don't see it happening right now. But we will see. But yeah, we didn't get to have a housewarming party. We were going to have Hexfest after party.
We missed our first crab boil, like
crawfish boil.
We missed Mardi Gras, people. We missed Mardi Gras, and they didn't even have any cases here during Mardi Gras. But I kind of saw what was coming, and I was like, we are not going to Mardi Gras. I'm sorry, we're not going to Mardi Gras.
And it turned out that Mardi Gras was, spread a buttload of fucking cases. Right. So good call.
Right. So I'm definitely not happy about any of it, but I'm sorry. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want you to die. You know, I don't want our kid. I really don't think our kid is gonna die no matter what happens. But I don't want him to be an orphan. Like, he doesn't have anybody here. Yeah. He doesn't even have anybody anywhere. I have one aunt in this world, and she's like 80, and that's it.
I've got a dad who's constantly on death's doorstep.
I don't want to do that to my son. So we owe it to him to, not be a statistic for this thing.
So those of you that, if you don't join our daily Stay the Fuck at Home show, then you won't know most of the people in the Facebook Live are, tuning in there. It's like, yeah, we're staying the fucking home, and we broadcast every day, to socialize with people so we all don't get too fucking lonely. This is how we do it. We're, even if they lift restrictions, man, even if it gets better by fucking Hexfest time, so I ain't gonna shake nobody's fucking hand. I ain't giving nobody no hugs. I ain't fucking touching anything.
And if you feel like you need to go, great. I'm not going. I'm not going to Hexfest. I'm going to watch your son. I'm going to be home with the dogs. I'll tell you that right now. I am not going.
I was looking forward to, like, this year. I only had one workshop. I was hoping to go to other people's workshops. It's like, if it was good enough to even just good enough to go and do my one workshop, I'd fucking do the workshop, not touch anything, not touch anybody, fucking walk home like this.
And I'd probably make you sleep in the car for 2 days before I even let you in the house.
Oh, God. The car, I can't even imagine what the car's like. I'm hoping that I cleaned the car out well last time the puppy puked in it, because it's been baking for fucking a month. I hope the car fucking starts. You leave the car sitting for too long and the damn things won't start after a while.
Yeah, I mean, we're, luckily the part of New Orleans we live in, we can actually, well, I don't do shit, but you can walk to the market and, some of the restaurants that have, like, the curbside pickup and stuff, but I don't go anywhere.
Oh, my God. I took the dogs for a walk today for the first time in, like, a month. The puppy's never really been on a walk. He's gone, he's walked to the bar with us.
We adopted the puppy on Lundi Gras, which was February 24th, and he just grew up in this, like, swampland in northern Louisiana. So, like, he's never been on a leash before or anything. We put him on a leash when we brought him home, and Mike had to, like, drag him by the neck because he didn't really understand that he was supposed to walk. So he's definitely not been on a leash.
But he seemed to get it today. He just followed Assie's lead. And he's like, oh, my God, we get to get out of the house. Yay. And I just walked him down the street, and there's the right next to the Mississippi River, there's, a bunch of grass. And they were just so happy to just get to the grass and sniff other things and mark other stuff.
The puppy's a hound, so Assie's
nose
Assie's
buried
not a
on
hound, but the puppy's
sniffing.
a hound. So he, like, really wants to, he's like part beagle, I think. And he just wants to sniff everything. I mean, the other dog does too, but I think the puppy does more.
Yeah, the puppy had his nose to the ground the whole time like he was tracking prey.
Yeah, yeah.
But they had a really good time. It was probably like 15 minutes, man. I took them for a 15-minute walk, and they had a blast. They came home and both crashed. It was like they had a workout or something.
Yep. Yeah, he's totally passed out. He's fully you guys can't see it, but he's like fully passed out. Like we just ran him to the ground somewhere. He's really tired.
Yeah. And a lot of we've been on the air since like noon. I think we did close to fucking 3 hours today.
At least 2.
Broadcasting. We usually start our drinking right around showtime. So we're hanging in there. You got a slight slur, but just ever so slight. But we're pacing ourselves to get through the rest of the show.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm hoping that our people are not sheeple people, and that we're smarter than that. And it's been my hope for the last couple weeks that okay, cool. The evangelical Christians and the Trump supporters will kill themselves. Like fucking lemmings. They'll all follow each other off the fucking cliff, and that's fucking great. It's the only thing that's going to save us from becoming idiocracy. But then Marta tells me this thing about the Dragon Con today and how they're trying to be stupid, and they're hemming and hawing. It's like, yeah, okay, it sucks.
I mean,
you're going to have to give people's money back.
They say that they're open to closing, once they get closer to the date and they see that it's not happening, and then they'll close. But, I mean, I would close it now, personally, and they're not.
I mean, when's the Dragon Con supposed to happen?
So it's like the first weekend of September. And so a lot of people are saying, well, it's 4 months away. We'll see what happens. 4 months away in Atlanta is going to be a lot of dead people. Yeah. I'm sorry, but mark my words. 4 months from now in Atlanta will be lots of dead people.
So apparently Kentucky, I didn't even notice this was happening, but apparently Kentucky started protesting like a week ago about the lockdown, and now they have a huge spike, and maybe the largest spike in the country right now. I never had anything good to say about Kentucky. I'm sorry if you're in Kentucky, except for you. Everybody else there is a dumbass fucking redneck that should probably fucking die. But then Georgia, I pretty much thought the same. Before we moved to the South, I thought of the same thing as Georgia, but now I got a friend that lives in Georgia.
Friends in Georgia. And we also have a friend here who's from Georgia, whose family lives in Georgia. So I do care.
Yeah, who's that, Moise?
Moise is from Georgia.
Oh, he almost went to, oh my God.
He went to see his mom.
We were going to watch his dog, and he was going to go to Georgia, but see his mom, and then he didn't.
Yep.
Wow, good thing.
Because of this. So I do care. I absolutely care, but
listen, I don't care what your politics are. You got to understand, everything that comes out of Trump's mouth is a fucking lie. He only cares about himself. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about anybody. He wants to prop up the fucking stock market to win his chances of election. That's all he fucking cares about, is being reelected. And if he fucking reelected, it's the end of the goddamn world. He's been butthurt about everybody that ever crossed him, anybody that ever said anything about him. And a lot of you witches out there, you jumped on the fucking bandwagon to bind him and fucking do spells against him. And he knows it. Fucking Breitbart covered it. Fox covered it. He may not fucking talk about it, but he's always butthurt about anybody that ever fucking crossed him, anybody that ever tried anything about him. Who was the Republican guy that he wouldn't put on a panel the other day?
Romney.
Mitt Romney, because Mitt Romney once said something bad about him.
No, Mitt Romney voted. It was the only Republican who voted to remove him. Like after he got, so he got impeached first, and then they had to vote to after the impeachment, they had to vote to remove him, and all the Republicans voted, against removal, and a lot of them said, it was wrong. He shouldn't have done what he did. Like we believe that he did what he did, but it's not bad. It's not. No, it was. Well, it wasn't
not bad enough for you.
It was impeachable because he got impeached, but they said it's not bad enough for removal from office.
Well, I never had anything good to say about Romney, but he's one of the only ones that didn't sell his soul.
The only Republican who voted to remove him, like this, and this is past the impeachment. The only Republican who voted to remove him was Romney.
And he's still butthurt about it. He's always butthurt about it. He will be firing Fauci any day. I don't even need my fucking cards, my chumalongos, nothing, fucking pendulum, nothing. He's going to be firing Fauci any fucking day because Fauci disagrees with him. And you mark my words, CNN is going to give that motherfucker a job. And we're going to be seeing Fauci on fucking CNN. I hope he does, because then we'll actually get to hear from Fauci. CNN will hire him, and he'll be on the air all night, every fucking night. They'll just give the fucking network over to Fauci and just sit there and fucking talk, because the guy's fucking brilliant. He knows his shit, and he's not going to fucking play the party line. Who's that other doctor, the woman that fucking, she does back down, and she plays everything down so Trump doesn't get pissed.
It's like Bricks or something. It starts with a B, and it ends with an X. I think it's Bricks.
Bricks.
Or
we're going to call her Bricks.
Bricks or Brux or, something like that.
Bricks it.
I definitely don't like her as much as I like Fauci. I think she's kind of a tool. But hopefully she has, some scruples. And she's the only one who's there right now. Like when he's having his press conferences, like Fauci's not there. Don't know what's up with that, but.
So we're gonna play a quick musical break here. I forget who it was towards the beginning of the show, but you said that "Absinthe" by The Damned is your favorite song. Now, if you're not already there, you might want to get over to Spreaker.com/user/Widdershins. That's like speaker with an R, Spreaker.
And I hear a bunch of our neighbors.
Yeah. Spreaker.com/user/Widdershins, and it'll sound a lot better over there. Okay. We'll be back, y'all. Widdershins.
Absinthe is the aphrodisiac of the self. The green fairy who lives in the absinthe wants your soul.
come and taste it all. I can take all of your fears, transform the way you feel. Welcome to the spirit world, where all your dreams are real. If you want to take a chance, seduction's in the glass, taking you to another place. And now our trip to Wonderland has finally come to an end. And if you're not completely mad, I will be your best friend. Flickering the shadows fall across my eyes, across the walls. Time engulfs me once more. I'm in the place and I'm enthralled. The mist that creeps, the hound that howls, the lightning illuminates the towers. Is it only I can see the beauty of the beast? Your magic never ceased. With quickening pulse, what lies behind the door? A curious step retreats once more. The creature with a darkened soul, a story of the damned unfolds. Bella, Boris, Basilon, Laurie, Vincent, now all gone. Looming pallid on the screen, the beauty of the beast. Your magic never ceased. And now, though a curtain has been drawn, you go on forever as before.
double shot of the damned on Widdershins Radio for whoever the hell that was in Facebook Live that said that Absinthe was his favorite Damned song. I mean, I had 32 Damned albums. They were the only they're the only things I fought for in the divorce. I gave her the fucking car, the fucking motorcycle. We didn't have a house. Gave her all the assets. I wanted the Damned albums that eventually got lost under a house that got torn down. The 120 Campbell Street it was. But all that stuff's available digitally now. So, damn, I should have held out for some fucking assets, considering considering for 5 years I paid for everything and put her through fucking nursing school. Yeah, I should have fucking held out. Yeah, but at any rate, it ain't that kind of party anymore.
Paid for my school and supported me. I would love you so much harder than I already do. Can you even imagine?
Well, financially, maybe I didn't, but in all other aspects, I did support you. And you know, we have this child to deal with while you were in school and stuff. And that was all me, baby. Love you.
Yeah.
So, we were talking about, we talked about Dragon Con.
Dragon Con.
And we're hoping that they're not stupid. I mean, okay. It is a ways away, and maybe something will change. But that's fall, and that's when Fauci said it's going to fucking come back.
A lot of people have said it's going to come back. And well, aside from all that, if it's in a state that's not social distancing as of Friday, it's going to, it's kind of good in a way, because I'm sure they'll cancel it like next week once they see what's happening. But they're not giving people their money back. They're like, looking at, reviewing their refund policies. So I'm sure they'll end up doing it. But the hotel's not giving money back. And I'm sure they're going to have to do it eventually once they see like all the corpses lined up in the street.
So, people want to, I understand people want to protest. I definitely understand revolution. All for it. I am still an anarchist at heart and a militant revolutionary, and never fucking hold any bones about that. Overthrowing the government because the stay-at-home order is not the fucking thing. Overthrowing the government because they took $300 billion of our money and gave it to corporations. That is it.
Are actually on the side of the government.
Yes, but
so I don't even know what they're trying to overthrow their states.
$300 billion of our money, and they let the corporations take it. My friends can't fucking get it. Christian Day's been fucking stressed out. He's got to lay off more fucking employees because he can't get the money that was meant for small fucking businesses. Yeah. And this is what the fucking Democrats tried to fucking fight for.
It's all the big chains, that got these like huge loans. And I remember we were talking about the Shake Shack, which I don't even know what it is, but I guess it's like a hamburger chain or something. We never had one in California, but I guess. So they got like $10 million, and then they laid everybody off after they took the money, and there was like a big stink about it. So now they're returning the money, but it sounds like all these big corporations that are okay regardless, they're the ones getting the money. The people who aren't okay because of this, they're not getting the money.
Well, and this is the thing that people go, oh my God, can you believe the Democrats fucking didn't want us to get the stimulus money, blah, blah, blah. No, they wanted you to get the stimulus money. They didn't want them to get the stimulus money, and they eventually had to fucking swallow it. They eventually didn't get most of what they fucking wanted, and here we are, $300 billion spent. The fucking program's empty, and most people that I know, anybody knows that has a small fucking business can't get a fucking dime. This is the cause for revolution. When your government makes states compete to buy the fucking medical supplies that they fucking need against the federal government, who shouldn't fucking own anything in the fucking first place, and then that same fucking federal government seizes those fucking medical supplies. That's the time for revolution.
That story that I posted where there were these like hospital executives, they had to do like
It's like drug deal shit.
yeah, like lowbrow, shady deals with like
To disguise the trucks carrying the medical supplies as
yeah,
food supply.
Hold on. People who facilitators for some company in China, and then they had 2 trucks come over to this like parking lot in the middle of the night with the trucks were disguised to look like food trucks, and then they like took out all these pallets with N95 masks and all this stuff. So then these people, these hospital executives that never even deal with supplies in the first place, they had to look through all of it. And then if it was okay, they, were going to wire money to these, suppliers of the masks. And then this guy got a visit from a couple of FBI agents, and he had to convince them that, like, he's legit. He's, representing this hospital. They're not going to, like, resell it on the black market or price gouge or any of that. So he finally convinced them that he was legitimate. And then after that, he found out that the Department of Homeland Security might stop the delivery even after the FBI let him pass. And so this is a story. I actually read it in a couple different outlets that aired it. So this is what our heads of hospitals are doing. They have to make these like backdoor deals that actually aren't legal, and they're being questioned about the legality of these deals. And one of our, I think it was one of our reps from California, like he tweeted and called out the president and the FBI and was like, "Is this really happening?" And the FBI responded. They're like, "Well, we just want to make sure there's no like illegal deals or price gouging and stuff." It is an illegal deal. There is price gouging. This guy said he paid 5 times more for these masks than he ever had to pay before. It is illegal, but not on the person who's buying it. It's illegal on the people who are selling it because they know that we can't get supplies any other way, so they're gouging. And it's crazy. Like, it totally read like a crime novel. Like these things, they have, like a Tom Clancy novel. Like, they have to be here like in the middle of the night at some like empty warehouse with 2 trucks that are disguised as food trucks, so you don't see what they're transporting, and that's what they have to do. FBI and then Homeland Security, even after, even after the FBI cleared them. So that's what people are doing. These executives that never in their life have they ever had anything to do with the supplies, but here they are.
And I haven't seen enough fucking revolt over the government seizing supplies that the state paid for.
I haven't seen any revolt.
Yeah.
Over the government season.
It was like the L.A. Times and a couple outfits carried this fucking story.
Boston Globe was the... this took place in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm. But it was a couple states that it happened in, right?
Well, I'm sure it happened in a lot of states, but this particular story that I was talking about happened in Massachusetts. Yeah. And so the Boston Globe, published it. And I can't, where's the outrage?
I don't know. I just saw Trump on the screen for a second, so I was outraged. That there is no entity that is the federal government. It does not possess property. It owns nothing. This is the United States of America, and people should have been fucking rioting in the streets when the fucking federal government said, "No, those are for us. Those are our supplies." Like, there is no us except U.S., United States of America. The federal government is here to support the states. It's what it's fucking here for. If it's not going to fucking do that, absolutely, it's time for revolution. Pick up your fucking guns, get fucking out there and fucking storm the fucking Capitol, whatever you fucking got. But not because your government is actually trying to protect you. Revolt against these people that are trying to get you to go out and die for the fucking stock market. And I've seen several fucking GOP people say it without fucking without any disguise. You know, that fucking people should fucking die for the economy. Go die like that's our fucking war cry. This fucking I'm gonna go die for fucking Dow Jones. I'm gonna fucking die for fucking AT&T. Fuck you. Fuck you. We've always done that. We've always died for fucking corporations, usually oil companies. Wow, that was not much of a lag right there. We've always done that, but you know, there's a real revolution and there's a bullshit revolution. And I saw that everybody's playing this clip, and it's gonna be, and it's the photo that's fucking going viral around the world of this nurse standing in front of this dick up truck. And this woman's, you know, with fucking American flags all over it. And I watched the actual video. The nurse was Asian. The woman that hung out the window told him, go to China if you don't like it here. Why did she tell him to go to China? Was it because he was Asian? Yes, it fucking was. She's a Trump supporter. God damn it. He's a fucking racist. He's a fucking misogynist. If you fucking don't got a clue, then you fucking go outside. Go outside and fucking lick the fucking doorknobs, man. Fucking get COVID-19 and fucking die. Cull the herd. I should have that should have been the name of tonight's episode instead. We'll do that next week. Yeah. We're gonna do culling the herd. Will be the fucking title.
Valid next week. We can do it next week.
Culling the herd, for those of you that don't know, is when you get rid of the sickly and you know the animals that are going to pass off their bad genes to the other animals. You kill those off from the herd.
Kind of helping us out. Like, I mean, if those people are the people who want to go out and, you know, open the country and, you know, get their hair cut and whatever, that's fine.
All those fucking fanatics that had to go to church on fucking Easter Sunday, I'm okay with them dying. I'm okay. I hopefully they're none of your fucking loved ones, but if they are, your loved ones are fucking stupid. And really, if we don't cull the herd right now, we will be idiocracy. Idiocracy will be a fucking prophecy. And I've seen that coming since Trump got fucking elected. And if you haven't seen the movie, go fucking look it up. It's worth fucking renting. Especially since Trump just made fucking Vince McMahon from the WWE one of his fucking panel cabinet members or fucking whatever. If you saw the movie, the president of the United States was a former wrestler. Hector Macho Camacho was Hector Macho Camacho was the boxer, but he borrowed the Macho Camacho from Hector Macho Camacho. But yeah, I forget what his first name was, but he was an former professional wrestler, and the premise of the movie is that the smart people stopped having babies and the stupid people kept on procreating, and eventually we ended up in a land called idiocracy. And this is probably the only thing that's going to save us from becoming
the president of the country was like the wrestler.
Yeah, he was the wrestler guy.
Yep. Yeah. Terry Crews.
Yeah, Terry Crews. And they watered the plants with Gatorade, pretty much.
Because it had electrolytes, which is what plants crave. Which is what plants crave.
What plants crave. But probably the only thing that's going to save us from that is far down the fucking rabbit holes we've fucking gone now is fucking, we need to kill off the stupid. We need to fucking let them fucking die. Let them, please. If you're not an essential worker, if you can avoid it anyway. I don't know what happens if your state decides to fucking declare it open, and your job calls you back. At least fucking wear a mask and gloves and shit if you gotta fucking go. I know, you know, jobs are hard to come by. I don't know what's going to happen when states decide to open up. But so far, it's only the stupid states that are deciding to open. And I'm okay. I hope the smart people in the states won't die, and all those states will be blue when it matters. Because so far it's the red states fucking wanting to do that, even though Trump was calling for liberation of a bunch of Democrat states.
Well, no,
it was a mixed bag.
They were states that had Democratic governors, but they were red states. It's like Louisiana. Like, we have a Democratic governor. I don't know how it happens, but we have a Democratic governor, but we're still a red state. So that's
still don't know how that.
Like, Trump won Michigan. They have a Democratic governor, but he won Michigan, and that's what he was doing. He was calling out the red states who have a Democratic governor because those people were more likely to revolt against their governor because they voted for Trump.
Echo King says that Kansas said May 4th. I think that was the projection for here too, but I think Marta hit it the other day. They keep doing that and then moving the goalposts, because if they tell you right away, no, shit ain't gonna open till fucking August, people gonna freak out. So you give them something that seems, close, and then once they get close to it, you move it a little further back. It's sociology, man. They got to kind of do it that way. So I'm not really counting on May 4th. That'll be 2 days after my class at hexwitch.com, the Hex Education Network, where Uncle Birch will be teaching sex magic and beyond on May 2nd.
I think we need to play music, and you can make me another drink, and then I can
Oh,
go
you
to the
think that?
bathroom.
Those things?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Well, normally that people wouldn't know, but now we're on video, so they're all gonna see you. All right, I think we're gonna go to a musical break. I think this is an appropriate Bad Religion song for our troubled times.
a new age of reason. Brain treason to trick the mind. What good is searching if nothing's there to find? We arrive at this place of no return, my brothers, only to discover that our minds have led us away so far from the paper truth of who we are. What's right is wrong, what's gone is gone, what's clear and pure is not so sure. All promises become a lie, all that's benign corrupts and died. All the come forth, bear witness. See the profit from your loss, beg for forgiveness. Only after you tally the cost. We arrive at this place of no return, my sisters, only to discover that our values right off the ground on the show in the sea of what we could be. What's right is wrong, what's come is gone, what's clear and pure is not so sure. All promises become a lie, all that's been right corrupts and died. All the if it's real for me, do I have to prove it to you? Why do revelations fade to cold blue untruths? It's all so relative, subservient and torn on one's perspective. Yeah. What's right is wrong, what's come is gone, what's clear and pure is not so sure. All promises become a lie, all that's been right corrupts and died. All the epiphany, all is failing me.
Religion on Citizens Radio, and I'm gonna play you one more for those motherfuckers out there. They're saying, well, if you don't like Trump, you should give your stimulus check back. It's our fucking money, bitches. I ain't giving shit back. Even if I get a stimulus check, I don't know I will. I ain't giving shit back. It's our fucking money. That's right, and I'm gonna play a song about it, and it goes like this.
Fuck the military money, if someone wants to say, man, I stand a nation, why not trust today? At school I give you sheets, drop you in a pit. Try and get up, you can't because they bash your man. Then you brought example, of how I must obey. This is not the sample, if that's how you aim it. Do I out, as I live it? Cause I do, oh, as I live it. Cause I do, oh, as I live it. Cause I fucking know, that I rip anymore, run and blow. Just the trouble is restricting, I like what it's blighting. Now that I'm different, you left the best way. You left the same in cover, left the same in day. Do I out, as I live it. Cause I do, oh, as I live it. Cause I do, oh, as I live it. Cause I fucking know. Living out is on to me, I'm never gonna change. I got this so well up, until it's today. Give it a bar me, something like that. I'm gonna bear me, if it is wrong. Do I out, as I live it. Cause I do, oh, as I live it.
If you ain't on Facebook Live, you're missing half the fucking. You're missing way more than half the fucking show. And since my cousin just talked about my beautiful singing voice, I'm gonna play one more fucking song because Darcy there was talking about my singing voice. All right, cuz that was Crass, and from Crass, I took my stage name of Phil Free. He was one of the lead singers in fucking Crass, and here's the guitarist, and here's me as Phil Free doing a love song called Sabotage. Just Kiddin' on Widdershins Radio. That was my band back in the 90s where we said such controversial shit that the only way we could get away with what we were saying is if we said just kiddin' right afterwards. And our first album was called No Really. Just Kiddin', No Really. And you can't find it because it was on a fucking cassette tape somewhere out there. But a lot of that stuff's posted. A lot of the songs are posted on my YouTube channel. But here's the thing, kids. I'm waiting for my guitar. I lost my guitar a couple moves ago, a very precious guitar that traveled a great portion of the country with me, rousing the rabble, as was my job back then as a member of the Industrial Workers of the World, the Communications Division. It was my job to rouse the rabble. And I haven't played it in a couple years. I was a busker, and I played for activist groups like Earth First, the IWW, Food Not Bombs, the Free Mumia Coalition, on and on and on and on. Activist groups, groups that now, if we'd have sang those songs that we were singing then, they would have sold a lot better because everybody's fucking woke now. Back then, nobody was fucking woke, so we were kind of pretty much preaching to the damn choir. But when my guitar comes, we're going to close tonight when we get up to closing with one of my longest songs, and there's several versions of the song that most of the, our real fans know. Have a happy fucking day.
Oh, that's my favorite.
And it's everybody's favorite. And it was really a favorite of people live on the street. If you picture me, yelling, you can't say, you can't shout fire in a crowded theater. And everybody up and down the street says, fire in a crowded theater. You can't say you're going to kill the president. Everybody yells, kill the president, all up and down the fucking street.
So cute, like 20 years ago. It's so cute.
Well, we're going to see how fucking cute I am because I'm going to do that live as soon as I get my guitar. Remember how to tune it up and remember how to play the fucking guitar. It's been a decade or so, and that song needs to be updated. And Have a Happy Fucking Day is mostly an ad-lib song, and I got a lot of fucking shit to ad-lib into that fucking song. So right here in the living room, it is not the kind of song that I've ever played sitting down, so I will have to I've got me a lapel mic with a very long cord, and I'm going to have to fucking dance around the fucking living room. So you got to stay tuned. Fucking, we're going to have it on Widdershins. We're going to have it on my fucking Facebook Live channel. I got to do it in video. But Have a Happy Fucking Day 2020 is going to be coming in your face, bitches. All over your face.
The Trump edition.
You think I'm going to mention Trump in there? Yeah, I probably will. So that's kind of the problem.
I didn't see you.
It's kind of a problem is a lot of our old songs, especially Bob's version of the songs, we mentioned Pete Wilson and, it's like all these Bush, it's like all these politicians of the time. And so I've got to.
When we thought that was a problem.
So I got to update that shit. So thank you all for joining us on. If you wasn't on Facebook Live, you really need to do that. I never know when we're going to do that. We barely plan to do that. But, Michael Carell is an open page. That's my other name. And I unless I set it otherwise, it defaults to public. So even if you're not on my friends list, you can fucking watch that. The behind the scenes of on Facebook Live. Like, I just sang my fucking song. I sang the Bad Religion song. I sang that. We sang. Me and Marta rocked. Do they owe us a living?
Of course they do.
Yeah, and you on Widdershins, if you're just listening to the radio, you didn't see it. You didn't hear it. We were rocking that shit. If you weren't on Facebook Live, man, see there's video.
Do you have anything? Can we play anything that's on Penis Envy? Do you have any of those tracks?
I think the only other Crass song I have is Big A, Little A.
Okay, because
I can find that. That's Penis Envy.
We need to do Penis Envy.
I never need to do Penis Envy, baby.
Well, we needed to play Penis Envy songs on this show.
I could probably find. Oh, there you go, Big A, Little A, right there. All right, that's the only two Crass songs that I have in the.
We need to get the songs from Penis Envy.
We're going to try and close tonight with one of the versions of the older versions of "Have a Happy Fucking Day." Song can be from 7 to 10 to 20 minutes fucking long, depending on what mood I'm in. And there's at least that I know of, there's 5 different versions of the song recorded out there, and I don't know how many people recorded me on the streets. I have found videos of me playing songs on the street that I never recorded. And matter of fact, I think I've got it. No, it's in my phone song list, but there's a song of mine that I never recorded. TV. I never recorded it, but somebody recorded it on the street. I found it by searching YouTube one day. I think I had to search, Feel Free Santa Cruz. It was just like this high school teacher, and he would video me and take the videos to his fucking high school class in Santa Cruz, and then I would see those kids from his class come up to my shows. And my teacher talks about you all the time. I go, really? A teacher talks about me? I don't know how I fucking take that. But this guy, he recorded one of my songs fucking best songs, TV. I never fucking recorded it, and he recorded it, and I was able to splice it off of his YouTube recording and have it. When we do Widdershins through my phone, I have it in my phone playlist. But right now we're on the PC. The PC has different songs in there. A lot of the same songs, but not all of the same songs. So I can't really fucking play that song tonight. So you're just gonna have to, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what time is it?
8:30.
8:30. All right, we're doing pretty good. Should we play Big A Little A?
Sure.
We've been ranting a bit.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know if we can sing along with Big A Little A, man. It's a wordy fucking song. And I got to pee anyways, but we'll see.
I really wanted you to play the Penis Envy album. So.
Well, Big A Little A is from Penis Envy, so yeah. Yes, it is. Okay.
I could probably sing along.
Yeah, because I'm not going to have no Penis Envy. All right. Crass on Widdershins Radio. It is on Penis Envy.
Little A bouncing B. The system I've got your body won't get me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand in control, like you gonna let it get you. Gonna be a prisoner of bad state section. So you wanna be a summer kind of thing, I'll let you. Around to get you. Hello, this is the Lord God, can you hear? Hellfire and damnation, what I've done for you down there. On earth I have ambassadors, Archbishop, Vicar, Pope. We'll find you with morality, you best abandon any hope. We're telling you, you'd better pray, 'cause you were born in sin. Right from the start, we'll build ourselves, and then we'll lock you in. We're sitting only judgment, condemning those that stray. We offer our forgiveness, but first we'll make you pay. And don't control, are you gonna let him get you? Gonna be a prisoner and bad they set you. Say you wanna be a summer kind of thing, I'll let you. They're out to get you. Hello. Now here's a message from your queen. And stick ahead on the status quo, I set the social scene. I'm most concerned about my people, I want to give them peace. So I'm making sure they stay in line with my army and police. My prisons and my mental homes have never opened door. For those amongst my subjects who dare to ask for more. Unruliness and disrespect are things I can't allow. So I'll see the peasants grovel if they refuse to bow. And don't control, are you gonna let them get you? Gonna be a prisoner, bad state section. Say you wanna be a summer kind of thing, I'll let you. You're out to get you. Introducing the Prime Minister. She's a mother to us all. Not a Dutch boy's finger in the dike, her asses in the wall. Holding back the future, waiting for the seas to part. If Moses did it with his faith, she'll do it with an army. On a fair crisis, a certain to be there. Going national heritage, no matter what or where. Palace for king and queen, smash for the rich, protection for the wealthy, defense of privilege. They've learned the ropes tonight, engaged in civil war, fighting for the ruling class. Their battle is not poor, so I just not in this island of mine. Great being for the bollocks, you bear them behind. Ran every other corner, stand me see when I let fall. God of the future, implement the law. It's days to remind that I'm a man of what to do. If balance is the void, then it's 3 yards on you. You've got to have the worry, you'll have a straight school. They've got to write a number, it's just because they're real. You've got to look for methods, to find them on the belt. It's time to turn the table, the future must be ours. Be exactly who you want to be. Do what you want to do. I'm he and she is she, but you're the only you.
can see the things you see. It's up to you to change your life, and my life's up to me. The problems that you suffer from are problems that you make. The shit we have to climb through is the shit we choose to take. If you don't like the life you live, change it now is yours. Nothing else affects if you don't recognise the cause. If the program's not the one you want, get up, turn off the set. It's only you that can decide what life you're going to get. If you don't like religion, you can be the Antichrist. If you're tired of politics, you could be an anarchist. But no one ever tried to jump a bullet down the staple. You'll never be the system, but for me never take. Take the steps to mind the break, then I'll be mad at people. You must live into one, but they'll be back again. If you don't like the rules they make, refuse to play their game. If you don't want to be a number, don't give them your name. If you don't want to be called out, refuse to hear the question. Silence is a virtue, use it for your own protection. I try to make you play their game, refuse to show your face. If you don't want to be beaten down, refuse to join their race. Be exactly who you want to be, do what you want to do. I am he and she is she, but you're the only you.
Religion songs we played. 840. But yeah, we had a couple Bad Religion songs, and we had Crass, Big A, Little A. classic.
We need to get more songs. If you insist, that's a Penis Envy song. We need to get more Penis Envy songs.
I don't need no Penis Envy songs. I already told you, but yeah, it was from Penis Envy, man.
That's their best album. Is Penis Envy.
All the Crass albums were epic in their day.
I understand, but my favorite is Penis Envy.
You favorite Penis Envy? I've seen your strap on. You don't have any reason.
Poison in a Pretty Pill. Ow. The dog. Okay.
Is the puppy biting you?
The dog is pushing my back, and I don't even know what he's trying to do. But the dog, the puppy.
So we've been having a good time ranting about the current state of affairs, and if Candelo just jumped on. He's in fucking Georgia, man. I worry about it. Worry about him. You know, he's got a partner that's in a problematic.
She's a paramedic.
Yeah, she's a paramedic, so she's in some touchy ground, and just arbitrarily opening the economy to try and prop up Trump's fucking poll numbers. Ain't it? That's not a good enough fucking reason, man. We've come to a place where our government, at least the federal government, gives no fucks, zero fucks about the people of the United States. If ever it was a time for revolution, this would be it. It seems like states, a lot of the states, are trying to protect their people. That's cool. Maybe the United States of America needs to not be united anymore.
So far, it's from what I've heard, it's been Georgia and Tennessee that want to open the states.
And we just had Kentucky protested a week before everybody else protested. And now they're having a huge spike in COVID-19 cases in their fucking state. It's going to happen. All these places that had their little fucking protests where the fucking Nazis and the fucking rebel flag people and the Trump supporters, who are all the same fucking people, all showed up, hung out together. There was, I think the first one in Michigan, some dude was handing out fucking candy to kids. Bare fucking hands.
Well, and that was his point. He purposely handed out candy to kids with bare hands to make a point. He wasn't just doing it because he thought it was okay. Like, he was doing it to make a point. And
what the fuck's going to happen on Halloween?
He's using children to make his fucking point.
Yeah. So what's Halloween going to be like this year, y'all?
You know what? They're not going to have a Halloween.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I mean, if everything goes...
No,
they're not going to have a Halloween.
I already thought of it, man. Sasha's going to have his costume. We got another door there. I'm going to go behind the door, and he's going to knock on the door and say trick or treat. And I'm going to have me like fucking 10 different outfits on, or 10 different outfits. And
I'll do that.
So you take
We're
him.
each gonna have 10 different outfits.
Well,
We'll have 20 outfits.
Somebody needs to walk with him. So somebody needs to walk him back to the front door.
Listen, he can walk by himself.
And then he'd walk to the front door, come to the back door, and give us enough time to change our outfit and fucking and go trick or treat, and we'll fucking one time I have a mustache.
There's a lot of shit that we will do for our kid to ensure that he has like a quote unquote normal life. So we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it happen.
Normal. I don't know what normal is gonna be, y'all. But just please, if you listen to Widdershins, if you're on our fucking Facebook Live, we don't want you to die. Okay? We love y'all. I'm sure there's a few of you that are haters that are here waiting for us to say something that you can go back to one of our enemies and report. But still, we love you too, because you hater people, we use you. We use you as converted spies. So we love you too. And we don't want you to die either, because we're going to have to get some other converted spies to deliver disinformation to our enemies. Don't fucking drink the Kool-Aid. So far, I trust our governor. I haven't been here long, but I trust our fucking governor is looking out for the safety of our people. And if the governor says it's fucking safe, I'll exercise caution still, but I'll act like it's safe, but still act like everybody has the fucking virus, because that's what we're going to have to do for the next couple fucking years. But Trump, come on, people. We know he fucking lies. We know everything he fucking says is a lie. Everything he says is to prop himself up. Everything he says is to support himself. I heard him the other day, I think it was yesterday, saying, he was going to support, all faiths and all religions in this country. That has not been the way since Trump took power, okay? Religious freedom means Christians, period. Those are the only people that get to invoke religious freedom, or we would be able to invoke religious freedom and have everybody in the workplace be fucking gay and transsexual and fucking trans species and fucking everything under the fucking sun. We would be able to invoke those rights as our religious fucking rights, but we don't get to. What has happened is the people that have invoked their religious rights was to persecute other people. Gay people so far, huge on that. It's going to be witches next. I keep fucking telling you that, but you don't want to fucking listen. Okay? Witches. I did it too. I did not join in your fucking binding ritual on Trump. I did my own shit on fucking Trump. I went way beyond fucking binding. But we fucking publicly fucking touted that shit, that we were going to do that shit on Trump. It was on Breitbart. It was on Fox. He knows about it. He's fucking butthurt about anybody that ever fucking crossed him. And if he gets another fucking 4 years, we're fucking next. And that ain't just us, okay? You fucking hoodoos and fucking conjure people and whatever you fucking got. You're all going to the stake with us. Make no fucking mistake about it. They're not going to say, oh, well, those people aren't exactly witches, or they're not Wiccans, or, those are conjure people, or hoodoo people, or Poleros, or so. No, you're all dead too. Okay, they have already been able to invoke their religious freedoms to discriminate on people in the United States based on their fucking sexuality. There is no religious freedom for you, me, or anybody else on their fucking agenda, no matter what fucking Trump says. And I had to learn this a long time ago when dealing with Susan Diamond back in Santa Cruz. Everything that she says is a lie. Go with the opposite of what she says. That's what I had to learn with Trump. That's how you have to deal with a pathological fucking liar. Whatever he says is fucking lying. He just said the other day he's gonna respect all faiths and support all faiths to have their own all religious freedom. Yeah. So that's a fucking lie. That means he's not gonna cover all. Everything he said is a fucking lie. If he says it's safe to go out, it's not safe to go out. Dr. Fauci, man, just today, Trump said that fucking by fall we might not have coronavirus, and fucking Fauci said we absolutely will have fucking coronavirus in the fall.
It'll probably be worse than what we have now.
And Fauci, it will end up being fired soon. I'm shocked that it hasn't happened yet, because ever since that reality show, that's all Trump likes to do is fucking fire people. He's going to fire Fauci. Fauci's going to get hired by CNN. You fucking mark my fucking words. And then we're going to get to see Fauci every fucking night telling us the truth. And I fucking hope that happens.
I already retweeted a hashtag that said fire Fauci. And then I haven't heard anything about it since then. So, I don't know.
It's coming. You got to fire, and I hope he does. Please, let everybody share that fucking hashtag. Fire Fauci, so he can get hired by CNN, and we can hear him talk. They'll give him like a 2-hour fucking segment every night to tell us the fucking truth. Yep. We need some fucking truth, man. We got a whole lot of fucking shadow. We need a whole lot of fucking light to overcome that. It's really weird, like this, the mirror with our rafters up there. I think before I saw Sabo, you can see Sabo's Pussy Palace right up in there.
Oh yeah.
I think
our cat is upstairs.
He's like up in the rafters, looking down at us. With
palace that we refer to it as the Pussy Palace. Yeah. So that's our cat's house. It's up there. But,
okay, I ranted. What time is it?
It's 8:50.
8:50. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that song to play soon here. Have a happy fucking day, because it's a long damn song. Because soon, when my guitar arrives and I remember how to play guitar, there we go. 12-minute version of Happy Fucking Day. That'll be fucking perfect. And when my guitar arrives and I remind myself how to play guitar, hopefully it's going to be like riding a bike. I'm going to have to rewrite an updated 2020 version of this particular song because it's everybody's favorite fucking song. And, oh, wait, so 12 minutes. So, shit, this is our going out song right now. All right, man. We did it.
Bye.
We did Widdershins. Even though we've been drinking since 12, we made it. Fuck y'all that thought we couldn't do it. Oh, yeah. We'll see you again tomorrow.
1 o'clock Central.
Yeah, if you're on Spreaker and you don't know what I'm talking about, just look for my Michael Carell page. Most of my posts are public unless I make them otherwise. But every day, pretty much right after Candelo goes off the air from the 12 o'clock somewhere show, we pop on for several hours. It was close to 3 hours today, just hanging out with people, talking about our lives, talking about their lives, trying to be sociable while social distancing. This is Feel Free, and actually, this is not Just Kidding. This is a solo thing. This is Have a Happy Fucking Day by me, yours truly. Front Street in Santa Cruz. Hey, everybody, have a happy fucking day, all right?
Well, the cops didn't beat me today, hit me on the head. Well, the cops didn't kill me today for all the shit I said. And I got 32 minutes and 47 seconds of free speech and counting. I got pot from my food stamps today, now I can get high. I got pot from my food stamps today, now I can get by. Yeah, I stole from the government with a smile on my face. So have a happy fucking day, fucking happy day. Happy fucking happy, have a happy fucking day. Such a fucking happy day. Oh, stop him! He's getting happy. Well, for 10 years I had the cops come by to have a little discussion. Won't you know? Every day the same discussion, around and around we go. Where it stops, everybody within 3 blocks seems to know. He said, in America there's some things you cannot say. In America there's some things against the law to say. Other things, there's laws requiring you to say them in certain places in certain times when required by certain authority figures. Like you can't shout fire in a crowded theater. You can't shout fire in a crowded theater. You can't say you're going to kill the president. You can't say you're an Al-Qaeda operator. Oh, but there was another big one. Oh, what was it? Never say the word fuck on the radio. No, he said if you say the word fucking radio, it's like saying fucking public. And you can't say fucking public, goddammit. And if you was to fucking say the word fucking public just one more fucking time, I'm gonna give you a fucking citation for violating section 415 of the California Penal Code, which clearly reads, subsection 2, using language in public likely to provoke. Language in public likely to provoke a violent reaction. 415, subsection 2, disturbing the peace of something. So apparently the word fuck is likely to provoke a violent reaction. I said, you know, officer, I don't really feel violent when I say the word fuck. Sometimes it's a fluffy, happy thing. Sometimes it's a frothing, breathing thing. Well, sometimes it's a panty, grunty, sweaty, smelly experience. But you know, I still don't feel violent about it, even though when I'm all sticky in the morning, getting the hell out of there, I don't feel violent about it. Someone, you know, officer, I'm thinking that maybe you and me have a different conception of the word fuck. You know, maybe it's the way that you fuck. Maybe it's the way that I fuck, but you know, somebody seems to be getting it fucking wrong. Happy fucking day. So I was trying to think about the words restricted in our language. And then he cleared it up all for me. He said it like this. Well, the bottom line's the children, Phil. Bottom line's the children. Well, Phil, it's my job to protect the children from you and your foul mouth.
You know how much damage you could cause to children if you would accidentally slip and say fuck in front of them? You could ruin them, make them unproductive members of society, unable to make their quota of bombs and missiles for the machine of destruction. You know, Phil, you could totally warp their concept of reality, blow their concept of consensus reality, and then, you know, pretty soon, the kids might think they can say fucking school or something, and it'd be all your fault. And you'd feel really guilty, right? No, I wouldn't. Because I made me this little list. Because I had a kid, too, and I had to figure out what kind of words I'm going to say to her. So I made me this little list of the words that are okay to say in front of the children, the words you're supposed to say in front of the children, and the words we say to the children every fucking day on the TV set. Like bombs and missiles you can say in front of the children all day long. You can sell them bombs and missiles in their cereal boxes. No one seems to care. You can say, hey kids, we make the best damn bombs and missiles anywhere. You can say, kids, we're so proud to live in the USSA where our killing devices are the best the world has ever known. You know, everybody wants to get their hands on an American-made killing device, even one that's 30 or 40 years old, because even back then we did it better than common use, you know. Why, our cruise missiles, $3 billion, our cruise missiles can travel 500 miles. 500 miles for $3 billion, you do the math. It's a pretty good deal, landing with pinpoint accuracy upon your designated target of choice. There's a little camera in the front of it. You know, provided that your target of choice doesn't get in the middle of a baby milk factory, a hospital, a neighborhood, or, you know, a daycare center or something like that. As long as nothing gets in the way, our cruise missiles make it right to their target. God bless America! You can say, kids, you know, your grandparents slaved for many a year, putting all of their tax money away, giving it all over to buy more mechanisms of mass destruction for this brilliant concept that has kept the world safe up till now. Yes, kids, it's called mutually assured destruction. I remember when I was taught mutually assured destruction in school. It was such a brilliant concept. Really, the only thing that's kept the Earth safe, except, you know, not having nukes, that kind of stuff, goes like this. All right, now I'm the mythical bad guy far across the pond. I theoretically, hypothetically, hate you and want to take your freedom away. I don't know what I'm going to do with your freedom, but theoretically, hypothetically, I'm going to come get it. All right, now theoretically, hypothetically, me being the bad guy far across the pond, I've got a gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Oh, my God, he's got a gun. Oh, he's got a theoretical, hypothetical gun, theoretically, hypothetically, pointing it at your head. Now, there you are, standing there with a theoretical, hypothetical gun pointed at your theoretical, hypothetical head. You know, history has shown there are only two choices. Do you pick up another theoretical, hypothetical gun, or don't you? That's the thing. All right, most people are going to pick up the theoretical, hypothetical gun, and since we can't play it live on the air, I'm going to assume that you would theoretically, hypothetically pick up your theoretical, hypothetical gun, point it at me, and nobody's going to shoot, because we'll kill each other, right? All right. Well, I forgot to tell you the rules of the game. You see, I'm America, caca. And I got a stockpile of theoretical, hypothetical guns. I got one in my back pocket, and I pull it out. Now I got two, count them, two theoretical, hypothetical guns for your one theoretical, hypothetical gun. Now, you've got an option to pull another theoretical, hypothetical gun. You can go ahead and pull that again. Then there we are, 2 for 2, pointing at each other. Nobody's going to shoot. Even though we can't shoot very well one-headed, nobody's going to shoot because we're both going to die. All right, but I'm America, remember. I still got a stockpile. So I go into my back pocket and I get me my backup theoretical, hypothetical gun. I got 3 guns, 2 hands. Do the math. Oh, and on and on and on it goes. All right. Then theoretically, hypothetically, you and me need to go enslave all of our people. Take the majority of their money away and give them nothing for it except more and more theoretical, hypothetical guns. We're going to have more theoretical, hypothetical guns than we can ever shoot. Matter of fact, we'll hook them up on the computers. And then the computers can shoot our theoretical, hypothetical guns in case one of us is dead. Mutually assured destruction, yeah. Well, was a wise man that once said, the only way to win the game of mutually assured destruction, the only way to win the game of mutually assured destruction is not to play. Game over. Don't pick up the theoretical hypothetical gun and have a happy fucking day. Have a happy fucking day. Fucking happy day. Happy fucking happy. Have a happy fucking day. Such a fucking happy day. Oh! Stop him! Stop him! He's getting psychotically happy. You know, I gotta think of the kids. You know, I'm a father and I gotta think of the kids growing up in this world. I gotta think of when I grew up in this world, when they first taught me the duck and cover drill. Anybody old enough to remember the duck and cover drill? They said, kids, when you see the nuclear blast, when you see the flash on the horizon, I want you to get under your desks, boys and girls. Get down in a kneeling position, stick your head between your legs, kiss your ass goodbye. You can't hide under your fucking desk. Have a happy fucking day. Fucking happy day. Happy fucking happy. Have I got a happy fucking day. Just a fucking happy day. Oh, let me tell you about a time when I was really happy. There was a time when we thought the Cold War had ended. We thought, you know, it had gotten crazy enough, close enough to blowing the entire world up 300 million times. Oh, but now you just can't keep track of them. You know, some countries can't afford cruise missiles. They can't afford pinpoint accuracy. They gotta steal a plane, fly it themselves, blow up themselves in a car bomb or something, because they just don't have access to our weaponry. So I think we should sell the Palestinians cruise missiles. Why not? We can make some money off it. We already sold them to the Israelis. I mean, we can't go back and undo that, so arm them all. Give everybody American bombs and missiles, then we can truly have mutually assured destruction. Maybe nobody will shoot at anybody. Because they know that their weapons are the best weapons. Made by a country that still can't make a toaster worth of shit. But we can blow up a lot of stuff. Have a happy fucking day. Fucking happy day. Happy fucking happy. Have a happy fucking day. It's a fucking happy day. Oh, I'm so motherfucking son of a bitch and goddamn cock licking.